All right, go. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, as you already know, is your girl Lina Octave. If this is your first time on this channel, please like, subscribe, share, comment, feel at home because this is your home. And today, as you can see, I came with a teacup. Immediately you see a teacup, you know it's a story time. So yeah, I am here to fulfill a wish, or let me say I'm here to grant a request. So somebody asked me to do a story time on how I lost my V card. Trust me, this is something I never thought I would do on YouTube, but yes, I'm doing it today. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So like I said, coming to tell a story. So how I lost my V card. First of all, I lost my V card at the age of 18. Yeah, I waited that long. I really tried. See, if it was up to me, I would have actually waited till I got married. But I'm sorry. And my parents, if you see this, see, it wasn't my fault, okay? Things happen. Yeah. We just have to bear. So I went to senior high school a whole 3 years. I never had sex. In senior high school, I was really feeling myself because nobody had slept with me. It was some kind of pride. I don't know, but I felt me. And I felt like, yeah, nobody could talk shit to me. And that was on period. So, I wrote Wasi. You know, it got to a point I actually felt pressured. Yeah, because most of my friends had had sex. And they would talk about it. And we would talk about sex positions. Like I said, they will talk about it in class. I mean, we'll talk about sex positions, 6'9", puts me on top, Father Jesus, what have you? Yeah, all the sex positions. We're talking about it in class. And it got to a time I felt like, I want to try. Because I was really dying to try. And I'm a curious child. See, I am so curious to the extent that I want to see how it is. I know fire is hot, but I want to try and test it to see if it is really hot. So yeah, I went the whole 3 years. I did well. I did not have sex. No. I finished writing my Wasi. The day I was supposed to go home, my friend is like, oh, let's go see our boyfriends. Mind you, my friend and I were dating friends. So she's like my side layer, and I was dating her boyfriend's best friend. So like I met the boy through her. So we kind of like knew our boyfriends, and that also brought us together. If you understand, you understand. So she's like, let's go see the boys. I'm like, okay. And then I wasn't ready to sleep over because I have never slept in the boys' house. I grew up with strict parenting. There's no way I was going to sleep in the boys' house. But I felt like, oh yeah, I'm growing. I'm 18 years. I have to try new things. So, hold on. So yeah, we went to pass by the boys. So yeah, we went to visit the boys. So when we got there, she's like, we should sleep over. And I'm like, my parents know I'm coming home today. Like, I finished school today. I'm going home. So I looked into the boy's eyes. I mean, his eyes were really cute, and he was a sweet boy, and the way he convinced me to sleep over, I'm like, sure. So what I did was I waited till like 4 p.m. I called my big brother. I'm like, yo. So I waited till like 4 p.m. I called my big brother. I'm like, yo, Dion. It's like 4 p.m. I have still not left school. Do you think I should come home? He's like, no. It's late. Stay and come tomorrow. I'm like, okay, sure. So in my head, it's like, if I don't come home, and mommy should ask, Dion should tell mommy that it was late, so I couldn't come home. And I have an excuse that, oh yeah, I called my brother and he said this. So yeah, that's what the excuse in my head. So that I didn't call mommy, I didn't call daddy, I didn't call nobody. And then it went on and it was late. So yeah, this boy being cute got me food, tagged me in, I wore his clothes. Oh my god, you know how it is when you sleep over a boy's house. So yeah. So this boy was actually making me feel very good. And then in the evening, we're in like the sofa, and then we started kissing. So I mean, if you know me, you should know. You see my lips. Yeah, that is what they know how to do, kiss. And I really kissed this boy so much. Like, mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, I kissed him in and out. So we kissed for a long time, and then I felt sleepy. So this is around like 9, and I sleep early, but I don't sleep early as 9. But I'm like, yeah, it's a boy's house, so why not? So 9, we go to bed. So my friends in the other room, me in my boys' room, and then yeah, I fell asleep. Now, I did not really fall asleep. The boy actually slept because he's used to sleeping early. Nigga man had slept. I kept tossing and turning, and he was like hugging me so he could feel it. So my eyes were open for like a while, and then all I saw was he had opened his eyes, and he's like, "You're still up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't sleep." And he's like, "Oh, sorry." So I can't sleep. Oh, sorry. This is around 12 a.m. And then he started cuddling me. So we cuddling, and then so yeah, we cuddling. We kept cuddling, like cuddling. we just kept cuddling, and then.
I want to know what happened. What happened after the cuddling?
No.
Chelsea, come on now.
What?
I allowed him lie on top of me, so kind of like with my legs open. Mind you, I had no idea of sex. I've not had sex before. I don't know what sex was like. I've only seen it on TV. So I know a boy can lie on top of you. So yeah, I opened my legs. He was lying on top of me. And then the next thing I knew was tears were coming out of my eyes. Now I wasn't crying because I was hurting or something, but the actual truth behind the tears was I felt like my pride was being taken from me. Something I used to like brag about, I used to boast about. It was no more there. Like, it's no more there. That was why the tears came out. I felt like I wasn't ready to lose my V card. I wasn't. Literally wasn't. It wasn't in my head. I didn't plan for it to happen that day. And I didn't know that when you're dating somebody, you're supposed to have sex with the person. So, yes.
Oh, you don't cast too.
I swear, castigated.
Look at me. Look at a virgin like me. This man is carrying heavy weight. When I say heavy weight, I mean heavy weight. The one I can take to championship. Yeah, very heavy.
How? Like how?
Wherever you are, cheers. So yeah, I lost my V card on that day, that fateful day. And you know what was funny about the whole situation? The next day when I woke up, I was expecting my mother. My mother cannot call me because I don't have a phone. So yeah, I was thinking in my head, hey, if I go home, what would they say? So I got home like 12 in the afternoon. Yeah. And when I got to my junction, I met my childhood crush B, and he offered me lift on the way. I'm like, nah, because it was in my head that if he gives me the lift and I get to my house, my mother will say I went to sleep in the boy's house. That's why I didn't come home. But you know, it wouldn't have, like, I knew what I had done. That was why that thought was actually in my head. So I had to like pick my own taxi and go home. Then I got home, I cleaned my room. I mean, we are done with senior high school. I had to get a new look for my room and then know that, yeah, the girl is grown up now. Then, there was a sudden change. All of a sudden, I started sleeping a lot. I was overeating, I was oversleeping, I was overdoing everything. And then your mind starts ticking. Are you pregnant?
Do you want it solemn or do you want a bit displayed?
This will be for my next YouTube video. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, like, share, comment, and tell me what you expect to see on this channel in my comment section. I love you all.